Let's look at 4 tips to stay on a vegan diet and not quit. Number 4, educate yourself on the health benefits of a plant-based diet. If you're considering a vegan diet or are already on one, then you know it can be hard to stick to sometimes. You might be surrounded by people who don't understand your decision or find yourself in situations where there aren't any good vegan options. When times get tough, it can be helpful to remind yourself of the reasons why you're doing this in the first place. And one of the best ways to do that is to educate yourself on the health benefits of plant-based eating. After all, knowledge is power. By understanding the positive impact that veganism can have on your health, you'll be more likely to stick with it when things get tough. So next time you're wavering, take a moment to read up on all the amazing ways that going vegan can benefit your health. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Number 3, don't view it as a diet. Before you start stocking your pantry with quinoa and tofu, there's one important thing you need to know before going plant-based. Going vegan is not a diet, it's a lifestyle, and this distinction is critical if you want to stick with it. After all, diets are restrictive by nature, and no one likes feeling deprived. A lifestyle, on the other hand, is something you can commit to for the long haul. It's a way of living that feels good both physically and emotionally. So instead of thinking of veganism and being plant-based as a temporary change, think of it as a permanent shift in the way you live and eat. With this mindset, you'll be far more likely to stick with it for the long run. Number 2, be prepared. As any vegan knows, one of the challenges of following a plant-based diet is that it can be difficult to find vegan-friendly options when eating out. That's why it's so important to be prepared. After all, as the saying goes, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. By keeping a stash of vegan snacks with you at all times, you can avoid getting caught when hunger strikes. And if you find yourself in a restaurant with limited vegan options, remember that most dishes can be easily made vegan-friendly with a few simple substitutions. With a little preparation, it's easy to stick to a delicious and wholesome vegan diet. Before we move on to number 1, make sure you subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll be the first to see my next plant-based video. Number 1, make sure you're eating enough calories. Staying on a vegan diet can be tough, especially when everyone around you is chowing down on animal products. But if you want to stick to your guns and continue getting all of your nutrients from plants, there's one important tip you need to follow. Make sure you're eating enough calories. Because plant foods contain more fiber and water than other foods, it can be easy to underestimate how much you're actually eating. And if you start to undereat, you'll quickly find yourself craving unhealthy foods. So keep an eye on your calorie intake and make sure you're getting enough food throughout the day. With a little planning, staying vegan can be a breeze. Click the video on the screen to see another plant-based video.